What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Nerdy Laundry with me, your host, Tony of the Tony Urban Ski. On this show, as you know, we air out our Nerdy Laundry. So in celebration of our DC TV shows coming back, our DC Universe TV shows, and I know Gotham came back last week, but the rest of them, Flash, Arrow, Supergirl, and Legends of Tomorrow, all come back this week, which is awesome. Huge fan, is if you couldn't tell, of, especially this guy. So we are talking about Imaginext. So if you're not aware of Imaginext, they are a kids' toy line. They were introduced in 2002, and in 2008 they introduced the DC Universe to their Imaginext line. And since 2008, the line of DC characters has grown immensely. It started out mostly Batman and Superman, and it has grown into like super obscure characters. I mean, there's Plastic Man, there's Badge. I mean, it's awesome. It is a super fun line. I'm a huge fan. I don't have as many characters as I'd like, but I will show you which ones I do have. So currently we've got Captain Cold. We've got the man himself, the Flash. We've got Bizarro Superman. We've got the Man of Steel, Superman. We've got, now I don't remember, I believe they called him Captain Zoom. So we've got Zoom, or Professor Zoom, I should say. And we've got the super dog, Crypto. So we are going to add to our collection in honor of the DC Universe television shows coming back with some blind bags. These are technically the Series 2 DC Super Friends blind bags from Imaginext, but when we researched, we check the Imaginext section every time we go to the store. Tom, my brother, you might know him from such videos as Voltron. He has a bunch of these. He's got a huge collection of the characters. And like I say, so every time we're in the store, we check and check and check, and we never saw Series 1. And so with a little bit of research, it looks like Series 1 didn't ever get to the U.S., or at least it never got to our part of the U.S. It looks to be mostly Europe that had Series 1, but we got Series 2, and they are going to be sweet. So we are going to do some blind openings. I believe we have 5 of them to open today. So we'll cross our fingers that we don't get any doubles, and we'll see what we get. So come on, let's go open these up. All right, so off screen, I've gone ahead and taken the liberty of cutting open each of the 5 packets so that we don't waste time. So let's grab one at random and let's see who we get. Bye, Bizarro, bye. And first up, oh, nice. First up is Brainiac. That is cool. That is a really cool character. Just want to double check this little checklist here. Cool. All right. So, looks like Brainiac's. Okay. Goes over the shoulders. Somehow. I'm probably just an idiot. Yes, I am. I feel dumb right now. Awesome. So there is Brainiac with his suit on. His I don't know what you'd call it. His power suit or power claws. I don't know. But it's sweet. That is a really cool character. Really, really good villain. If you don't know Brainiac. Smallville was a good show that he was very prominent on that. He's been just predominant in a lot of the Lego Batman games, actually. Brainiac in Lego Batman 3 is the main villain, so that is a cool character to have. Right, so that is one down. Let's grab our next one. And nice. Sinestro. fantastic. Oh, this is sweet. Sinestro, wielder of the light of fear. The Yellow Lantern, creator or founder. Boom. What? Jeez. Man. This thing is BA. So there is our Yellow Lantern Sinestro. So this seems to be about early time when he had first started wielding the ring. He didn't have his full Yellow Lantern garb yet, but this is freaking awesome. What a cool character to have. The Lantern saga and series, especially by Jeff Johns, was fantastic and such a good run, and I love all the different Lantern cores. Blue might be my favorite. I really always liked St. Walker. But, you know, the Sinestro Corps, huge villain for the Green Lantern, for Hal Jordan. Awesome character. Couple of villains. We need us some heroes. Next up. Nice, and just as I was asking for it, we got ourselves a hero. Jeez. Oh. I think I have Sinestro's thing upside down. I thought it was... Yeah, it might just be a blade. But, speaking of the Green Lanterns, we got ourselves Green Lantern John Stewart. If I remember my Green Lantern history correctly, he was the second Earth Green Lantern. John Stewart, he's gone through some troubles. He's had his moments, and he's kind of overcome a lot. But, you know, a really good Green Lantern, a really good Earth Lantern. Personally, not my favorite. I would say I'm probably a really big fan of Kyle Rayner or just Hal Jordan. But the Earth Lanterns, if you're not aware, are Hal Jordan, John Stewart, Guy Gardner, Kyle Rayner, Simon Baz, and I can't think of the girl's name, but there was a girl Green Lantern that was just brought in not too long ago as well. But John Stewart, Green Lantern, that is sweet. So I'm happy to have a Green Lantern figure finally. There's been some really cool Green Lantern sets with the Imaginext series. They actually have a whole OA play set. Fantastic, super cool. But John Stewart, so far so good. No doubles. Just always positive. Let's see what we get next. Who we get next? Nice! Aquaman. So I know Aquaman takes a lot of crap from people, and a lot of people like to make fun of him. You know, the old joke. Aquaman stayed back at the Hall of Justice to make the peanut butter and jelly sandwiches because he can't do blank. This is cool. Aquaman is super awesome. Jeff Johns did a fantastic job writing him in the New 52. Really brought Aquaman, I think, back to a dominant state. He looks BA in the new Justice League movie that's going to be coming out. Aquaman might be one of the coolest looking characters in that movie, in my opinion. Very different take on him. But this is pretty classic Arthur, classic Aquaman. Really cool character. Glad to have him. Another hero for our hero side. Sweet. So Aquaman. So far, so good. We are 4 for 4. There is one left. One character. Well, no, there's one left. 2 characters that we don't have. So hopefully we didn't get a duplicate. Let's see what we got. Nice! And we didn't get a duplicate. So this, for all of you who are unaware, is Black Manta. Black Manta is Aquaman's nemesis. Huge rivalry between Black Manta and Aquaman. Super awesome character. Now this is something you won't see often. Black Manta usually has sort of a headpiece, a mask, if you will, on him. And so this is pretty cool and awesome to see an unmasked Black Manta figure. I believe they have a masked Black Manta figure as well. But this is cool. So yeah, Black Manta. And that is our final blind bag. So the only one we didn't get yet is a Superman. He's a Kingdom Come Superman. And he has sort of a... looks like kryptonite chains on him. But we didn't get him yet. Maybe we'll get him at another time. But we were 5 for 5. No duplicates, which is always awesome and welcome. We'll pick up Bizarro Superman here. Put him back in there. But yeah, so our collection has now grown very nicely. Awesome, awesome characters. I was super happy to find out that they were doing these blind bags with the DC line. I wish they would do sort of some more obscure characters with it, but, you know, some good characters nonetheless. John Stewart is a nice one, because I think pretty much everything else is, for the most part, always been Hal Jordan, although, like I say, there is a badge, and there might be a Kilowog as well, but... so John's a nice one to have. Sinestro is actually a really nice one to have. I'm pretty happy to have him, but... no, overall, I'm really happy to have all these characters. Really cool blind bags. Yeah, super sweet. So that's going to wrap up our Imaginext blind bag opening. DC characters, DC Super Friends characters, these are awesome. I've always been a really big fan of them, and I wish I actually had more. I'm very jealous of Tom's collection. Super cool characters, too, that they have. Like I say, they really have a really nice line of characters, and spanning across a lot of different DC comics, not just Superman and Batman, although those are probably the ones that have a lot, Batman especially, which makes sense, you know. But that is going to wrap up this episode of Nerdy Laundry. If you did not see last week's episode, I highly recommend you go check that out. We put together Voltron. It was so cool. He is such an awesome figure. So definitely go check that out. Link at the end of this video. You can click on that to be brought to that Voltron video. Otherwise, there will be a link in the description as well to be brought over to that video. Thanks again so much for watching. Smack that like button in the upwards position. Hit the subscribe button to be notified of new videos. We do Nerdy Laundry every week, once a week, usually about the middle of the week. And we will see you all next time on the flip side. Stay nerdy.